Here with Head Coach Andy Toole of the Robert Morris Colonials as the 2018-19 basketball season gets set to open up here on the road at Southern Cal. Let's first talk about the matchup with the Trojans.
Yeah, obviously they're second place team in the Pac-12 last year. I think everyone kind of recognized them being an NCAA tournament snub after a lot of the success that they had and they've had over Andy Enfield's time here. Graduated a couple guys, but have some really talented kids that have come into the program. Kevin Porter, who's a five-star recruit out of Seattle, is a 6'6" explosive wing. Benny Boatwright, who is probably their leading returning scorer, was maybe a late second-round draft pick last year and decided to come back. Had some injury in the off-season, and but is a 6'10", super skilled forward who can score at all three levels, whether it's in the post, whether it's mid-range, whether it's threes. Also a great passer. Derek Thornton, who's a transfer from Duke, is running the point for them now, and another highly recruited kid who's super aggressive, getting downhill, getting into the paint. And Jonah Matthews, who really lit the Pac-12 tournament on fire last year with some amazing performances, is a big shooting wing who we've got to know where he is at all times.
Coach Toole, you had the opportunity to play not only a scrimmage but an exhibition game as well. How has that helped you prepare for this season?
Well, every experience that you get to do as a team, I think, can help you. Obviously, we learned a lot about how you have to compete when we played against Kent State. I don't think we competed up and down the line as much as we needed to. Obviously, I think our effort level was a little bit affected by our lack of offensive success in that game. Then we came back and we scrimmaged Akron, and we had a lot more positive signs in that game. I thought guys really competed and fought very well, regardless of make or miss. And I think that's one of the things guys have to learn at this level is your effort and your consistency defensively has got to maintain itself, whether the ball's going in or the ball's not. And it's something we've talked about. I know the guys are excited to get on the court. It's been a long time since we've been able to get out and play a game, that one that really counts. And I know a lot of guys are chomping at the bit to get on the floor and compete tomorrow night.
When you look at it, you've played 5 games that haven't counted, 3 of those in Ireland. How did that play into what you saw in the scrimmage and the exhibition?
I thought that's why there was a little bit of disappointment in the Kent State exhibition game because we had played those 3 games, and I thought we had kind of maybe taken a step forward and didn't need to learn that lesson. But I guess the level of competition was obviously a little bit different than the competition we faced in Ireland. So, again, those experiences were valuable, those practices were valuable, the opportunity to get on the court and execute stuff against people that might not know exactly what you're trying to do, I think is always beneficial. And then obviously the experience and the team building that we had while we were over there was immeasurable. So I'm hoping that some guys are going to be able to really get on the court and be a little more seasoned and a little more comfortable tomorrow night against USC.
Finally, Coach, we had a little bit of a surprise last week in Malik Pettaway's return, which is great. Let's talk about your lineup and what it will look like starting the ball game tomorrow.
We're going to start John, Josh, Maddie, Charles, and Yanis, and then obviously come off the bench with Kobe and Malik and Dante and Say and Cam, and so I think having Malik back just gives us great depth. We're really happy for him. Obviously, not the way you want to see anybody's career hampered by injury like his has been so far, and especially one that's so outside of his control. And so we were really happy for him when he was cleared and being able to get back onto the floor. He was able to scrimmage against Akron, and it was nice to kind of see him with some of his teammates out there. And so now all of a sudden our front court looks a little bit different. I think he obviously showed flashes last year of being a dynamic inside player for us in the Northeast Conference, and we're really excited to have him back.
All right, we're excited about the start of the 2018-19 Robert Morris University basketball season. It's at Southern Cal against the Trojans. You'll be able to hear the game live on ESPN Pittsburgh and the iHeartRadio app, keyword RMU. We'll see you tomorrow night.